Uh, Thanks, Hemant. So the very first thing about the problem I'll tell you is like I was always fearful. I was always anxious, and the very first body impact of that anxiousness and the fear was the palpitation I had. Since 5 years, I had that problem. Uh, Once in a, when I was in a college, I used to distribute paper line with the newspaper line. That time I had this problem, but I thought that I'm exercising a lot, and due to that it is happening. But gradually, when my age grows, that problem start increasing, and in last 2 3 years it was very high uh, point where uh, every now and then the palpitation was there. Whenever there is a negative news I heard in a paper or in a TV or some from someone, it start triggering, and it was very high. My heart beats like I can hear in my ear. Uh, may I sleep or whatever I do, it was exist with me every time, and I can hear that my heart is pumping like anything, and it was like I I gone through any means number of videos, articles, and everybody was saying that it is not related to heart, but I think it is related to your mental health. So I I I always search for many things like how can I come out of it, whether I should do exercise, whether I should do meditation, relaxation techniques. I did everything, but no, I did not got any relief. The problem was still there. My this nerve was used to pulp like this, and fear, anxiety, future thoughts like what will happen. Uh, and I came from a background of slum area, okay, and I had that in my mind, that life, and uh, yeah, due to that, I also has a fear like if I lost everything, I what will happen? How will I manage? I have a family to serve. I have two little daughters. I have a responsibility of them. My father is also aged, and his like way of taking a life is very different. He was also very fearful guy, and I born and brought up under his guidance. So that impression is in my mind. So yeah, anxiousness, fearness, palpitation, these were the problem, and I was searching for the solution for it. And suddenly one day when I was searching for the this problem, I got your ad, and I then decided to contact you. Yeah, Hemant.
Yeah.
Uh, Frankly speaking, uh, effort was very high. I need to give very high efforts over there. My life, like in the corporate, is like every time I have a fear of job loss. Okay, if I don't do this, my manager will scold on me. If I will not do this correct, tomorrow world will end. Some these kind of thoughts in my mind, and every time the last thought was like I will there will be a job loss fear in my so uh, to overcome this thought, I pushing myself hard, and instead of doing my job happily, I was very what I can say anxious about everything, like a simple mails which I can reply very easily. The negative thoughts triggering in me, and why mail come to me, what answer I should give now, and how can I talk to my manager, can I talk to my manager. I never uh, extended my words beyond sorry and thank you. I never scroll anybody in my career, and yeah, it was impacting me. And every time I was in a thought of my job, I need to do that, I need to do this, I am not capable enough to handle this job, I need to improve myself by learning this, learning that. See, learning the skill is different, but while implementing, how calm you are, how emotionally strong you are, that matters. And I was not able to implement that. Yeah, so this is the problem I had faced in my corporate life also. So yeah, that part I have not discussed, but I'll tell you, like, uh, my social gathering was completely stopped. Last 3 to 4 years, I never went to my relatives. Um I have almost cut down with my friends since my college. Whosoever are friends, they were my colleagues, but I rarely talk to them. And in my family, I used to talk to my wife, but that is also had some fear that I will lose it. So that's why I talk to her very politely, or like I take everything in a different way. And about my kids, I always had a thought like my kids should not be like me. They should be always strong. But I don't had a way that time like how to handle her, and how can I give a better life to them. Like, see, I am a role model to them. I am a father to them. So I always thought that like I should be a good human being. But due to the fear, I also never scold them. I always treat them very nicely. Even though it needs to be, sometimes you need to be very particular for things, like you need to guide them that you should not do this, you should not do that. I never ever beat my daughters. I will not also, but sometimes it happens like the things they do, you need to stop by doing your actions. So I never scold them. Like, I had a fear that if because of my scrolling, will they get feared? Will they? Yeah. So these are the thoughts about my relationship and the personal life. I I I was not going in a social gathering, any celebrations, and I cut down myself. And there was a complete box around me. I was not going out of that, and I have not gone for a long trip since long, like 4 to 5 years. I never went out for a long trip because of my palpitation. I always had a thought in my mind, what will what is happening to me if anything happened to outside. It will be very difficult. Will there be hospitals or like that? So these negative thoughts were there in my mind, and because of that, I was not also enjoying my uh, holidays or trips or long drives. Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah, see, I'm very spiritual person, so I always listen to videos of our spiritual gurus. Okay, that benefited me, but not a complete benefit I got. Okay, the breathing workout I learned from some of the gurus, and I used to meditate. But in the meditate, the thought circle is the pattern is always same. What will happen? What is next? What is the future? How will we survive? How can I can survive? So these thoughts were always there in the meditation, and uh, I I used to meditate a lot, and some what I can say techniques of the breathing work I have learned myself, and I used to practice them every day.
Got
Uh, uh, See, Hemant, when you have realized me that like uh, my thought process, my self questioning were wrong, and my thinking process was uh, in means I was never known that these are very simple things, but I always avoiding them because I thought that if it was that easy, I could have easily overcome this. But I thought, no, no, we need to do something extraordinary to overcome this, and uh, because of these thought processes, and not having the proper channel to overcome this, I think because of that, I was not came out of my problem. See, spiritual gurus, will give you the uh, what I can say guidance, but sometimes uh, it is very vague to absorb these things. If you have never experienced, and how can you imagine a God is also a problem, right? So I have a question. See some. So uh, I'm not experiencing that whatever they are telling me. So that's why I'm not coming out of that.
Okay. Okay.
The very first thing, like the ad was promising the problems which were getting discussed in that ad was relevant to me. Then I tried to contact you. Then 1 hour session which you took over there, the confidence of yours and the way which you have discussed in that meeting has convinced me that you can solve my problem. And uh, then I decided to go with you because you were handling same people which uh, has the same problem like me. They were also from the corporate, and the problem which we discussed in that 1 hour discussion were matching with my problems. Not exactly, but yeah, 90%. So that's why I decided to go with you. The confidence of yours helped me to take this decision.
Got it.
There are some personal stories you discussed in that videos, and the how they came out. And there was a story that the guy was had a fear of driving, and he then after within means like the period uh, for which he came out was very small, like within 6 weeks. So that was completely matching with me, and it was relevant to me, and the time required was very less. And you were always saying that within 1 or 2 weeks 30% problem were reduced. Then next 2 weeks 50% reduced, and after 6 months it's almost 6 weeks it was almost 80% gone or 90% gone. So I thought yeah, I should go with you. By that video I have relevant content in that, so then I decided. uh, First of all, thank you, Hemant, for this particular training. Yeah, and my motto, my aim to join this, your session was to overcome, come out of my anxiety and the palpitations. Okay, because I, I, I had a thought in my mind. If I go in a hospital and if I want to treat, they will almost charge me. I know that 2 lakhs, 2 lakh 5,000, it will go beyond that. For simple things, people are charging this. So why to go there? So I decided to come to it, and within 2 weeks, my problem of palpitation was reduced by half. Third week, when you took another session where you have tell me to follow your instructions, it was almost like gone, right? And after that week I was searching where is that problem, why I am not getting palpitation, why I am not getting something. So that week was very different for me. I think this week I didn't got palpitation, and then you told me that so I just then after fourth week my palpitations are completely gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
continue.
So my palpitation completely gone, and almost now we are at the end of our program. Uh, yeah, no palpitation. I enjoyed my holiday. I went to my relatives. Um, I had a very good time with my family in Alibag. I had shared photos in my status of WhatsApp, and my daughter had a very good time at the seashore, and that moment I enjoyed a lot. My life is progressing now. See, uh, problems are there, but my thinking process to overcome that problems or that situation is now shifted. Okay. uh, the day before joining the course, like I had very continuous palpitation thoughts. Now time has reduced of that, and I am now taking a right thought process, and I am reducing that time of anxiety and fearness which was continuous every time. So yeah, this was the wonderful experience I have this experience. Palpitation completely gone. I
Nice.
am now free of palpitation. uh, See, this is life. Thoughts are there, they are coming. I am thinking in the right direction as instructed by you, and I have a guarantee that, like, yes, I'll be more strong, more good person this point of onwards.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's really
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you for that. Yeah. See, in the interview, when I decided to join your sessions, uh, my thought process was like I want to come out of my palpitation first. Okay. And then if this is not really, I don't have any BP problem, no diabetes, no heart problem, nothing, right? So why to unnecessarily make it complex going ahead? So my first aim was to come out of palpitation, okay, and live life happily, fearlessly. uh, these are also two three thoughts I had in my mind. Now after joining this session, now it is almost 5 to 6 weeks over. uh, Palpitation completely gone. Okay. uh, the thought which if you are talking about negative thoughts, they are there, but I am changing my way of thinking, and uh, I'm overcoming out of that. Okay. So yeah, before, palpitation was there, fear was there, and I was not living fully with my capabilities. Now palpitation gone, I have extended my capabilities. uh, I had a fear to go to office because 2.5 years happened, like I never went to office, I never met the colleague. It was work from home. So uh, I shifted to new home within this time period. So everything was new for me. Company was new,
Mhm.
my home was new, and the journey to the office also new. So I took my challenge and I went to office. I have I had a great journey while going to the office. It was smooth. I came back home, and now I think the fear which I had, that gone.
Very good.
Okay. So yeah, future thoughts are there. Obvious, well, they will be there because I have a life, and every day a new day is there. So,
Yeah.
but you have given me a process of thinking. So yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
Uh, so the very first, like, uh, 3 hour process.
Mhm.
Okay. Uh, Very wonderful. Like, it's so simple but very wonderful, and because of that, overcoming of fear is very easy for me now, and that's very what I can say, uh, key uh, out of these sessions, which helped me a lot, and by that I reduce my anxiety and fear. And yeah, like, the sessions by which you ask me to imagine certain things, that will also very good sessions, and by that also I reduce my palpitations and anxiety. The very first thing is that I fully recommend these sessions. Okay. uh, Without any medication, just by changing your thought process, if you are overcoming out of this problem, why unnecessarily make the things complicated, and show to the world that you are admitted in hospital, and every check has been done and everything. See, uh, I recommend to join the session instead of going for a vague way of YouTube or the articles, which does not give you what I can say, a proper crackdown of the problems. When we discuss personally the questions which you ask Hemant, you know that I broke down and I cried,
Yeah.
right? So in my entire life, I never cried in front of anybody, but I cried, right?
Yeah.
So you have that expertise, like you are asking this question, and we are reaching to the point where the problem is exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So you know exactly how to bring out the problem from the person, and yeah, we then get the solution if the problem you identify correctly. So yeah, I recommend this
Yeah.
program very strongly.
Yes. So thank you so much, Mukesh. And I wish you all the best for your future, and definitely we'll be in contact, right?
Sure, sure,
So
sure,
yeah, thank you so
sure,
much. Wish you all the
sure. Thank
best.
you. Look, see, there are words like angel or the messenger. Yeah, there, and yeah, you are the messenger. You have given me a message, and definitely I'll improve myself better day by day. 1% every day. If I improve myself, I think after 2 3 years, I'll be almost a situation where I want to live a life. Yes.